Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Nathan Cudgel here. Now, sometimes I just look at an article and I just know that'll make a wonderful video. For example, this article. Florida 7th grader sends 41 to hospital when he mistakes pepper spray for body spray. Now, one sign an article is going to be really good is when it starts with Florida, especially when it starts with Florida man. Now, this one is a little different. It starts with Florida boy. This is like a prequel to Florida man. Now, you see, Florida, it's like the GTA server of the United States. Which really, I guess the United States is like the GTA server of the world. But for the United States, Florida, it's Florida. You got crocodiles, you got the mouse, you got a lot of Donald Trump hotels and golf courses. I don't know why. Lots of old people. It's weird weather. It rains like twice a day, but then it's super hot and humid. It's a weird weather system. I don't get. It's like Westeros over there. I don't get you, Florida. But regardless, Florida, it's a little special part of the United States. And so when I see an article start with Florida, I know it'll be great. A Florida boy sent at least 40 of his classmates to the hospital when he mistook pepper spray for body fragrance spray and sprayed himself with it at school. A student at Highlands Middle School in Jacksonville, Florida, caused the school's gymnasium to be evacuated after dispersing the spray last week, according to a Friday report in the Gainesville Sun. The boy had taken the pepper spray from the belongings of another student before deciding to help himself to a generous spritz. Thinking it was body spray, the student who took the canister actually sprayed himself as if he were applying a body fragrance product, Principal Evan Daniels said to parents. I have many questions. First off, why is there pepper spray at school? I'm assuming a pretty large can of pepper spray. Because if you see that and you assume, oh, it's spray deodorant, it's got to be a pretty big can of pepper spray. So why is that at the school, first off? Second off, who takes someone else's deodorant? Third off, well, I suppose I could see if the can was like sitting like on the bench or something. He sees it and thinks, oh, some deodorant, I need some of that, I'm Smelly Frank, okay, maybe I can change my public image a little bit. It backfired for him, but maybe that was his thought process. Did you not check the label? What if that was Axe body spray? If that was Axe, it would have been 60 people in the hospital. You spray a little bit of Axe, eyes tearing up, people crying, the one kid with asthma having a seizure in the corner, that's far worse than pepper spray. This could have been a lot worse. I would rather apply myself with pepper spray for 10 hours than be caught dead with just a whiff of Axe body spray on me. So this kid, I consider him lucky, okay? That could have easily gone much worse. But other than that, did you just pick it up blind and just Fresh Prince of Bel-Air it? Why am I asking questions? It's Florida. The gymnasium was evacuated and ultimately 41 students were transported to area hospitals for care. How much did you spray on yourself? Like, I get pepper spray is bad. It's not as bad as Axe, of course, but I know it's bad, but like, how much did you just coat yourself in this? Because you don't just do a little spritz under your shirt and 41 people go to the hospital. There's something else going on here. Did you spray it into the vents? Did you just gas the entire school? What did you do? School faculty brought students outside to a football field after the pepper spray was released. About half of the students present ended up needing medical attention. The students were all treated and released from the hospitals on the day of the incident. So Florida boy, you're not a murderer yet. You gotta wait till you're 18 for that. Although authorities said all of the students suffered only very minor injuries, the incident was traumatic for at least some of those involved. Everybody started running out the gym, and then when I came outside, everybody was coughing. 7th grader William Cosby told WTLV. William is often abbreviated or shortened as a nickname to Bill. Bill Cosby. Everybody started running out the gym, and then when I came outside, everyone was coughing and praying, said Bill Cosby. You know, it really works either way. Somebody threw up. It looked like blood, but somebody threw up. See, this is where Bill Cosby's getting over dramatic here. I see why they put him in the article, because I feel like most of the students, when they were asked, would have just said, oh yeah, I coughed a little bit. I think that one kid with asthma threw up, but like, you know, they wouldn't be overdragged. But this is Bill Cosby here. He's naturally born for this. Bill Cosby in Florida plus pepper spray. You can't get a worse combination. Well, you can't get a better combination if you're a news station. It felt like a burning feeling in my chest and my throat. It felt like I was barely able to breathe. Added one of Bill Cosby's victims. Legit, I apologize if this 7th grader William Cosby is watching this. You have a very unfortunate name. The principal noted in the call that while pepper spray is not illegal, it is prohibited by the rules of the school district. School officials plan to discipline the student who brought the spray to class. This student will face appropriate disciplinary consequences for bringing a prohibited item on campus. Now, that's all fine and dandy, but this is where it gets a little wacky. An investigation also resulted in consequences for the boy who snatched the canister. While this was obviously a major disruption, the investigation revealed that there was no intention to disrupt school, and therefore there is no basis for more serious charges. The student who took the pepper spray was issued a juvenile civil citation. Now, I looked this up. This is like a Florida-specific thing, juvenile civil citation. Citation issued to youth to appear before a probation officer or youth admitted to juvenile hall for allegedly committing a criminal act. I don't really know what that means. What it sounds like to me is this kid just had to go to a probation officer and explain it, and he decided what happens? I really don't know. Florida has some wacky laws, as we all know. But regardless, why is he the one getting in trouble? I mean, this kid's just dumb. I mean, he saw a bottle of spray. He thought he would, smell it up a bit. He didn't know he was releasing chemical warfare. He didn't know he was breaking the Geneva Conventions here. Okay, don't make him a war criminal. It's not time for the court-martial yet. If anything, we should court-martial the kid who brought the spray to school. He's the real chemical warfare mastermind here. He probably set that out with, like, trails of, like, cheese there. You know, this Florida boy, he just sees the cheese, and he's gotta follow it, because he's from Florida. And so eventually he finds the spray, and oh, okay, I'll spritz it up a bit. It's not his fault for putting 41 in the hospital. Okay, it's kind of his fault. But he shouldn't be the one only court-martialed here. I say we gotta get like a UN war council here. We gotta discuss this. The whole United Nations. This is a serious offense. In all seriousness though, I do feel bad for the kid. He's an idiot, but like, he didn't mean to. If anything, like, give the person who brought it to school bigger consequences. If anything, like, he's the real bad guy here, I believe. But regardless, that's the tale of the Florida boy who sent 41 to the hospital when he just tried to smell better.
You look at it! 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 I want all of you to look at it!
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, bye.